Runway safety awareness training in augmented reality. There is a focus on what the US FAA terms correct surface operation. This means landing or taking off on the assigned runway and not crossing a runway unless authorized. Runways are identified by white markings and taxiways are identified by yellow markings. At night, runways are identified using white lights, taxiways are identified with blue lights, and taxi routes are identified with green lights. Here is an example of a typical airport layout in augmented reality.
Hello! So today we're going to be taking a detailed look at the runway markings that you will find at an airport. So let's get straight into it and start by taking a closer look at a runway. Regardless, let's take a look at some of the components that you should find on most runways. First of all, a runway will have a centre line, a long dashed white line which runs along the length of the runway. This of course identifies the centre of the runway and also aids pilots with lining up correctly. Next you have the numbers. Now runways are numbered depending on the direction they face on a compass. For example, if you were stood at the end of this runway, you would be facing east, 090 degrees. You drop the final number and you get the runway number.
The runway thresholds are markings across the runway that denote the beginning and end of the designated space for landing and takeoff.
This lesson will explain the markings on a runway. The markings are intended as a safe way for pilots to direct their attention while landing an aircraft at an airport.